Hi, this is Saad Mehboob and welcome you to the lesson 10 Power BI service. So in this lesson, I'll be walking you through the entire Power BI online service and how it can be useful for us, the business people, to share and collaborate our work online. So we create reports, and if we want to share with our colleagues or senior management to access the dashboards either online or through their mobile devices. So in this video, I'll just give you a quick flavor of what to expect in the coming videos. So in the first video, I'll give you a walkthrough of what Power BI service, a general walkthrough of the entire portal, followed by I'll set up a dashboard. So now that you have the difference of report and dashboard clear, that this will form the main basis of that. I'll carry on with creating alerts and subscription in Power BI. So you might want that given KPI, when it reaches a certain milestone, it gives you an alert through an email. And the data insight service in Power BI, where you can quickly gain some insights by the Power BI itself without you making any dashboards or reports. Then we will go to the mobile views, how the views can be best optimized for mobile and tablet screen. And finally, the NLP in Power BI, which is natural language processing, and how you can ask English type questions and get the answer just at the push of a button in Power BI. So thanks a lot. I'll look forward to see you in the next video. Hi, welcome to this video. And in this lesson, we will explore the Power BI online service that brings a whole new world of opportunities for collaboration. So, to visit Power BI online, I go to app.powerbi.com, and remember, to access this portal, I need an Office 365 account or my company domain name, an email that is made on my company domain name. Um, if you if you have a company domain name, you will be able to get pro license trial for at least 60 days. So let's explore the portal first. So we have, once we log in, we have a sort of front page where our recent or frequent visits over the dashboard and workspaces are shown. Then we have our workspaces where we have sort of combined our work. Then we have some recommended apps. Power BI has a very good library of apps available. I'm sure you want to try them sometime later, but I want to explore them right now. Then we move on to our favorite section. So this one is when we have a lot of work. This comes pretty handy, as we can add some of our dashboard or report to favorites and later on refer to them. I don't have any work right now. Then my recent spaces, my recent workspace is where I've been working, and a dashboard that I just published. Then apps that I have installed or the apps that I have made myself. So when I click to the get apps, I go to the app store of Power BI, and I can get different types of apps. My organization didn't have any app right now, but on the app store there's lots of free apps, freeware apps available. Then shared with me, there are different collaboration, the people who in your organization have shared with you. Then there is my workspace, the same thing as where my personal dashboards are shown. I can access here. I need to demarcate the difference between a dashboard and a report. Remember, I was telling you about the difference. I didn't made it clear right now, but whatever the report I made, when I uploaded, it came under the tab of report and not a dashboard. And this is where the distinction comes in, that whatever I worked on the Power BI desktop, when I upload it, it becomes a report. So beware of this demarcation. I'll make it even more clearer once we move along. I have a separate video for that. I have my data sets which I uploaded online. The underlying data sets is where when we upload the report the data lies, and I can see different properties of the underlying data set. I can refresh it. And how do I get upload the data is through the get data option. I can directly upload the data on Power BI online. I can use my organization credentials, or I can connect with different services. I can upload files directly like CSV files or Excel files or different formats in the text format, or I can connect directly to the databases such as SQL or Azure online. So that's about connecting to databases. And on the top right, I have the account properties being shown. I can see which account I'm logged into. I have the help and support with a question mark. I can download different Power BI desktop from Power BI Online Services. And Data Gateway is another feature that we will talk about in our later videos. Something very useful that helps you to. And then finally, I have different other properties which we will go on in our coming videos. Any notification that is worked upon by somebody else, we can see. So it's a very useful tool, and I am sure in the coming videos we will explore most of the properties of Power BI. So thanks a lot for watching. See you in the coming videos.
Hi, this is Saad Mehboob, and welcome to 10.3 Dashboards versus Report. So remember I ask you to just hold on with your concept and keep that in your mind that reports and dashboards are two different things. So in this video, I'm going to clarify what's the main difference between dashboard and a report. For us, when we were working on Power BI desktop, a dashboard was simply the report that we were using, and that visuals interact with each other. When we click on one visual, the the other visuals interact. But that's not a dashboard. That's for Power BI, and for Microsoft, that's a report. So what is a dashboard then? A dashboard, as Microsoft defines, is a single page, often called a canvas, okay, where visuals from various reports, as you can see from the demo, from this diagram, are pinned, are pinned, are pinned, so we call them tiles, to a dashboard from reports. So where visuals are pinned from multiple reports. And its main purpose is not to give you a detailed analysis, rather to give you a highlight or a snapshot. So the idea is that while a report gives you a detailed analysis, a selected visual or a snap from that report might give you the snap of the whole report. So what you do is you select a visual from a report and you pin it in a dashboard. There is no filter or interactions. When you click on a visual, it takes you to the respective report. So when you click on a visual, it takes you to the detailed report, and where a report, the dashboard finally gives you the most important metrics at a glance. So that was the main purpose of a dashboard. On the other hand, a report, on the other hand, is a detailed interactive visualization. So remember what we've been working so far were all the examples of a report where we click on a visual at one place and the whole chart filters down. And it can be of multiple pages. So my report doesn't finish here. So if I create another tab, it's a part of the same report. And it And there are different ways to filter, highlight, and slice the information as well as, and I can create a report from a single data set, whereas a dashboard can have the views from multiple data sets as it is a snapshot or a highlight of the whole organization. So you can have multiple reports and you can pin selective views from those reports in the dashboard. So let me take you to my Power BI desktop, and I have created another dashboard. I'm sorry, report, I should say now. Now the distinction is now very clear. And I've created an extra report from another source, which is a dummy data that I created for myself. So this Worldwide Export LLC, now have 7 employees, and I've just gathered information regarding their motivational level throughout the 2 years. And so the bar chart shows the average motivation per quarter as well as the average motivation of the whole organization. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to publish this report. Please keep in mind that the entire report is going to be published. It says, do you want to replace? Because I already have a sales dashboard and now I should set it sales report. So once it's published, I'm going to directly jump into my Power BI online. It says success. I'll go. So now I can see that my employee motivation along with my other reports is online on Power BI. So let's say I want to make a dashboard that shows the sales by channel. So I'm going to pin it in my dashboard. I'm going to call my new dashboard at sales and motivation. So now it gives me a notification that it's been pinned. And now if I go to my dashboard, I see that there is a visual which looks like a tile. I can move it around. So this is the dashboard. And the main advantage of having a dashboard that the view can be mainly optimized for a mobile or a web view for another device. So that's the main advantage. But the report is not very interactive because once I click on it, it takes me directly to that particular report where I can perform my detailed analysis. So let me pin this and let me pin from another visual from the another report. I'll let me pin my um, average motivation as well as the quarterly motivation and the count of employees to the same existing dashboard. So if I go to my dashboard now, I have four tiles, I'm sorry. So I'll keep this chart like this. I can resize it. Let me resize this a little. It's difficult. Okay. So now I'll take it here and I'll bring it here and I'll make it a little bigger. Oops. Let me go back to my dashboard. Sales and motivation. I'll resize it just to make it a little bigger and I will increase it. Oh, better. So now as you can see, my my dashboard, which is called sales and motivation, is ready. I can optimize with my view for phone, and as you can see, it clearly shows me the mobile optimized view. So that's the main advantage. The other advantage of a dashboard is that you can easily collaborate and share your work online with other colleagues. So we'll talk more about sharing and collaboration. So in this video, I have tried to clarify the distinction between a dashboard and a report. Hope that goes very well with you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Hi, this is Saad Mehboob, and in this video, I'll give you a walkthrough of what alerts and subscription facility is available in Power BI Online. So say you have a KPI card or a gauge visualization in Power BI, and if it reaches a certain above or below a certain threshold, you might want to stay alert. So alert facility helps you keep track of if your certain KPI reaches below or above a threshold level. Subscription, on the other hand, helps you helps you stay informed whenever your underlying data inside your report is updated. So let me go jump to my Power BI dashboard. Okay, so I am here, but before that, let me give you some examples what I'm talking about. I'll close it first because I want to demonstrate what I'm talking about. So this was a data file we've been using previously for making of dashboards and reports. And before I proceed, let me explain you one core concept. So before I proceed any further, let me disclose one thing for you, that in order for data to work effectively, or whenever I do any updates, they will be reflected here whenever I press the refresh button. But this might not work for you, as you will be downloading the Power BI file and you will be downloading the data file, but you don't have the connection in between them. So in order to establish the live connection between the two so that the update works, you need to go to the edit query, and so for example, if sheet 1 is my required data file which contains the motivation level of employees, I need to figure out where my source data is. So for example, my source data as it's shown here is an Excel file which is lying inside this destination, and this destination might be different in your case. So you need to update it, this destination, this this address with replace it with your destination file. So I'm not gonna do that because I already have my connection established. So I'm gonna go to my Google Drive and I'll make some tiny changes in my folder, in my file, just to reflect it in Power BI. So let me go. Let me close this query and I'll go to my Google Drive, and I have my data file available with me. Okay, so now I have 7 employees, and I might reduce the number of employees, and I want that the Power BI Online send me an alert whenever there is a change in the number of employees. So I'll go to Power BI Online. I have my sales dashboard. Let me go back. This is my sales dashboard, and let me pin the number of employees here. Let me go here, reports. Yeah, in my sales dashboard, I'll go to employee motivation, and I'll pin this number of employees to my sales dashboard. So this is now updated. So now I have my number of employees, which is the count of number of employees. So let me go to the source file and let me delete Mr. Sam. Okay, I have selected Sam and let me delete him. Okay, so now effectively I should have 6 employees. So the employee Sam is now removed. And when I go back to my Power BI, now I have been to my Power BI, and if I click refresh, the number 7, which is already done for me because I have done this exercise before. So if I click refresh, the number of employees will turn to 6. I have to click publish, and then it will automatically upload to Power BI Online. Okay, so now I have jumped to Power BI Online, and since it takes a little while to give me a small alert option here, let me go to the dashboard. It's not a dashboard, it's the report. I, I do this confusion again and again. This is the sales dashboard. So I'm going to click this three dots, and it will take me to the option where it says manage alerts. So I have the option to add as many alerts as I like. So let's say if I want to set an alert that if an employee count is below my threshold level of, let's say, 7, please send me an alert, and I want it a little more frequent. And I'll read that as it only works whenever my data changes. I'll save and close. I have the option to use Microsoft Flow to better organize and have more customized alerts and triggers. So I'll save it here. However, it won't send me right away. So what I'll do is I'll show you my extract of um, what an alert looks like. So what is expected is that I'm going to receive a small message here, a small pop-up option, which suggests that there is some changes that has happened, and it informs me that my threshold level has already reached. Also, I will receive an email like this one, which is suggesting that I have my employee count dashboard, my employee count KPI has reached below the threshold level of 7. If I have Microsoft Power BI app installed, I can also I also have the option of receiving an alert over there. So that's about the alerts. Okay, so the other option I have is the email subscription option, which actually gives me the ability to monitor whenever my data is refreshed. So for example, if I have my sales motivation dashboard, sales motivation report, let me correct it again. And here we go. We have an example of what an alert looks like. So here is an alert that it informs that my threshold level of number of employees 7 has already reached. The number of employee has gone down below 7. But the the other option is the option to subscribe to a given report or a dashboard. So for example, I want to subscribe to this report. Let me go back to my dashboard, sales and motivation. I was wrong, it was a dashboard. So let me subscribe to this dashboard, and I already have added one subscription here, but I'll just walk you through what it looks like. So whenever I have the option to add a subscription, I can write a subscription. So I can write data refresh subscription alert or something of that sort. I can set a frequency of how frequently do I need to be reported, or I can set a custom frequency. So let me show you what option did I set for my previous subscription. So here is my sales motivation. I just kept a title for my subject, and I kept a daily update on the scheduled time. And I save and close it. And I just to show you what a subscription alert looks like, I go to my email and I check it here. Not this one, this one. This is an email subscription, and it shows that my data is being data model is being updated, and so I need to go and check. So this is what subscription and alerts are all about. I hope you like this video. Keep watching, there's more to come. Thanks. Hi, this is Saad Mehboob, and in this video I'll be walking you through how to get insights from your data, from the powerful insights and the feature that has been provided to you on Power BI Online. So let me straight away jump to Power BI Online, and just for demo purposes, I'll load data into Power BI Online using Get Data option. I'll put Get Data and I'll load the data, and the name of the data is demo company. I'll provide you the file so that you can work around yourself and see it for yourself. So this is the demo company, and I'll import the data. So depending on your internet speed, it might take a little longer. So the data is now already loaded. Let me get the quick insights from my data. Or shall I show you the data sets first? So the data is basically about 60,000 rows. Uh, 60,000 rows containing color, country, order, quantity, product, sales, the date of sales and the month of sales, and sales year and the unit price. So I'll go back to my data file. I'll go back to my workspace where my data is now being loaded. So it's my train demo company sales by country. I'll click the three icons and get quick insights. So the Power BI engine will prepare the data insights, and you will be surprised that many times those analysis which we usually forget to perform or not even think about performing, this insight engine give you quick insights. So let me check. So it's giving me some quick insights. Although some insight might not make sense to us, but let's see. Country of count of country. Okay, and it gives us a summary of what this visualization is about. Country is trending upwards for sales month May. Okay, right. And average of unit unit price shows several trends. So there is a downward trend between of all the products between 2002 till 2003, and after 2004 there was a quick rise in all the prices in general of all the products. So we can say there has been an experience of inflation. Order quantity. Order quantity has outliers. So we can see that in between this period, 2003 and 2004, there were some days of the year which has outliers, and order quantity was more than what we can say exceptionally high. And order quantity by country, United States account for majority of the order quantity. So as we can see, there is a quick insight which is prepared instantaneously by Power BI Online, and there are very detailed graphs that you can see and helps you perform analysis on instant click of a button. So I hope you understand the importance of quick insights from this video. I'm sure you can pull out some important insights from your own data. So hope you understand make good use of this video. I'll see you in the next video. Hi, this is Saad Mehboob, and in this video I'll explain how to get your report optimized for a mobile view. So previously we have been working with the dashboard created in Power BI Online that can easily be optimized for a mobile view. Now this time we want a report to be optimized for mobile. So for that we need to jump to Power BI Desktop. Okay, so let me go back to my file mode. So under the View tab, I am in my desktop, so I can show you the, yeah, so this is the my page view. So here I got in my normal page view, I can see my report. There is the sales channel, the map, the bars, and the line chart. When I under the View tab, when I click the phone layout, I click the phone layout, and now I can see a mobile, and I can easily drag and drop to see my mobile optimized view. So I'll increase the size of this a little. Yeah, works well for me. And I'll again bring the sales inside. Can I do that? I bring this here. Can it work? No, it works. It doesn't overlap. And so if I go down, so the sales are here. I'll make them a little bigger. Perhaps I should bring them up here. So these are the sales. And I'll bring the map here. I might want to make it a little bigger so that it's visible. Okay. And then I'll bring the customer. Perfect. So here I have my, so this is just to give you an idea of how things work under the mobile. So I can again have the same impact, and I can save it. So once it is saved, I can again go back to my home tab and publish the report to Power BI Online, and then my views are optimized for a mobile view. So the next time when I logged in from my mobile, my reports
Thanks a
are
lot for watching. I'll see
optimized
you in
for
the next
mobile
video.
view.
Thank you.
So if I could share the screenshot of my report seen as in my mobile, I think you'll be best able to understand. So I'll share my screenshot. So thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Hi, this is Saad Mehboob, and in this video, I'll walk you through and give you a brief guide of how to use natural language queries in Power BI Desktop and how to use Q&A in Power BI Online. So let me quickly jump through my Power BI Desktop, and I have opened a new page. I'll just call it Sales Analysis. So this option is very useful for lazy people like me where I simply ask a few questions like total sales, and it gives Quicksaway gives me a KPI card that the total sales is 59.39 million. I'll add another option which is let me do sales by region. Okay, so it gives me the sales by region analysis. And if I want, I can change it as map visualization. See if it works. Yeah, but I think that one was fine, so I'll just leave it. Yeah, this one looks good. Sales by region. And I also want to know what is the total yearly sales. Yearly sales, okay, by um, by category, by product category, category, product category. Okay, as a line chart, as a line visualization. So now I have a decent visualization which is showing me lines. I'll bring them down. I'll do the labeling later. And what else do I need? I need sales by customer and sales by channel. So I'll do sales by customer, sales by customer, and I'll do sales by channel, sales by channel, and my beautiful donut chart. So now I have my report ready in a click of a button. By just a few clicks and by asking natural language question, just like the way I ask questions in English, the business users can get deeper insight by just on a click of a button and just typing their natural language questions, and that resonates very well with their instincts. Like a manager is sitting and he's asking some question, and you haven't really drawn the report on it, so you can very quickly calculate the numbers and visuals on the fly. And I can publish the report on Power BI, publish my report on Power BI Online. And I can show you the similar feature on Power BI Online. So on Power BI Online, I have my dashboard, which I did previously, and I can ask similar questions like, uh, right. So I have quite a few of reports already loaded, which was total population of the world, total total population. So now it gives me the total population. It just calculate the number on the fly. And what else can I do? Oops. How about country with highest population? Okay. Okay, this one might not work. So I think I can ask. I'll start with my question like lowest, what is the total population by country? And I can state the type of chart that I want to see my answer as. So population, this is one variable, by country as um, as a pie chart. Let me put it as a pie chart. So now it shows that China has the greatest population followed by India. So these two countries might have to think about some population control. Just a joke. So that was a quick overview of Q&A of Power BI Online and natural language query option that is available on Power BI Desktop. Hope you get something out of this lesson. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Hi, this is Saad Mahboob, and in this video, I'll just do a quick recap of what we covered in lesson 10. So we started the lesson with a quick walkthrough of Power BI, what Power BI service is, and how Power BI service, in addition to Power BI Desktop, helps you to smooth line your dashboard workflows. You can easily share and collaborate your whatever the work you have done on Power BI Desktop and easily share it with your colleagues and other senior managers who can then visit the dashboard on their tablet devices, mobile, or even web services. And they can even further annotate or collaborate. Then we went on to set up our first dashboard, and we clearly demarcated the differences between what is a dashboard and what is a report. We clearly, whatever the work that we did in Power BI Desktop was, everything was a report, and we thought it was the other way around, but it was not. Microsoft was very clear about what is a report and what is a dashboard. So hopefully that difference is now clear. Then we create some alerts and subscription so that our dashboard, when it reaches certain level, a giving KPI, when it reaches a certain level, it sends us an email or a notification so that we can quickly take action. So that's a very useful feature of Power BI. Then we had data insights in Power BI, which are a very useful feature where we just load the raw data in Power BI online and it just you know uh, calculates the measures and the dashboards on visualization on all the numbers on the fly. So it's very useful for data exploration. Finally, the mobile views, we optimize our dashboards for mobile views. We did natural language processing in Power BI, which is a very good way to ask question in our English type context. So hopefully by the end of this lesson you will be comfortable with Power BI Online. So thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you guys in the next lesson. Thank you.